أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين وآله الطيبين الطاهرين واللعنة الدائمة على أعدائهم أجمعين إلى يوم الدين. So inshallah today we will be continuing with Madina Arabic Book 3 Lesson 2. Let me check if all things are at place. Yes, they are. You can hear me, Alhamdulillah. Sister Sabira and Sister Zainab Ali are already here. So let's start the new lesson today. We have some things undone in the last lesson that were the last few exercises. Inshallah, you can do it when you have got time, or we can have a separate lesson for all the pending issues that we have. Okay, so inshallah, we will do that either the next time or I will give you a break just to complete your previous work. So this is page number 15. الدرس الدرس الثاني, lesson 2. Husham, Hisham, not Husham. So the person's name is Hisham. In Urdu we say Hasham. Hasham is not correct. Hisham is correct. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bilal says wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Kaifa haluka ya akhi? How are you doing? How are you today? How are you, oh brother? Not today. How are you, oh brother? Manil akhu. Now the word man means who, al akhu means the brother. So the translation would be who is the brother? Who is the brother? Like who are you? Answer: Ana mudarrisun jadidun. I am new teacher. Bil jami'ati, in the university. Bil jami'ati, in the university. Ismi Hisham. My name is Hisham. أنا من الولايات المتحدة. I am from the United States. الولايات, the states. المتحدة, the United. الولايات المتحدة, the United States. أهلا وسهلا ومرحبا. Welcome بك. Welcome to you. يا أخي, oh my brother. Welcome to you, oh my brother. أنا مسرور. I am happy. مسرور, happy. بلقائك, with your meeting. بلقائك, with your meeting. أنا زميلك. I am your colleague or your classmate. أنا زميلك. I am your colleague or your classmate. Of course, this would be a colleague because these are teachers talking together, right? So he is the new teacher from America, who Husham, and Bilal welcomes him and says that he is happy to meet him and he is his colleague. Ismi Bilal ibn Hamidin. My name is Bilal, son of Hamid. I'm in Washington. I'm in Washington. Anta ya Hisham. Are you from Washington? I'm in Washington. Are you from Washington? I'm in Washington. Anta. Are you from Washington or Hisham? So this has to go with this. Anta goes with this sentence. Ya Hisham is separate. La, no. Ana lastu. Now this is a new word. Lastu. I am not. Lastu. I am not. Please write it down. Lastu. I am not. Ana lastu. I am not indeed. Min Washington. Abi min New York. My father is from New York. A Muslimun Abuka. Ya
मौलाना,
Hisham? जी
यहाँ पे इन्नी मिन न्यूयॉर्क, इन्नी लिखा हुआ है किताब में।
जी इन्नी
इन्नी मिन
indeed I am.
न्यूयॉर्क।
अच्छा मैंने शायद कुछ और पढ़ दिया है, आई एम सॉरी।
आप
इन
अभी अभी पढ़े।
अभी हाँ सॉरी 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 जी, मैंने अभी पढ़ा, आई एम सो सॉरी। इन्नी मिन न्यूयॉर्क, ये देखें ये हालात होते हैं ना इस तरह। इन्नी मिन न्यूयॉर्क, इंडीड आई एम फ्रॉम न्यूयॉर्क। अ मुस्लिमुन अबूका या हिशाम, इज योर फादर अ मुस्लिम? अ मुस्लिमुन अबूका, is your father a Muslim o Hisham? Is your father a Muslim o Hisham? What did Hisham say? La, huwa laysa bi Muslimin. La, huwa laysa bi Muslimin. No, he is not a Muslim. इस जुमले को आप लोग लिखिए। ला हुआ लैसा बिमुस्लिमिन। Now they are teaching us how to say negative sentences. When we say negative sentences, we can use the word laysa. So whenever you have the word laysa, then the noun following it will have a ba. This ba. This is called ba zaida, extra ba. This ba doesn't mean anything. Usually the word B, the letter B can have 10 meanings, right? But the 11th usage of this letter ba is that it is ba zaida, extra ba. It doesn't mean anything. Only what it does is that it changes the noun to majroor. We could have said Laysa Musliman, or we can say Laysa be Muslimin. Laysa be Muslimin. So when you have the letter Ba in the middle, then the letter Ba will do its work. It will change the next noun into majroor. And this is Jar Majroor, be Muslimin. Wa ummuka, then Bilal asks, Wa ummuka, and your mother? A Muslimatun hiya? Is she a Muslimah? Now see, La hiya laysat bimuslimatin. La hiya, no she is. Laysat bimuslimatin, not a Muslimah. The two main sentences that we are here to learn today in this lesson. La huwa laysa bimuslimin. La hiya laysat bimuslimatin. So when it is hiya, she, then you use the verb accordingly, laysat, not laysa. You use laysat and not laysa. If it was masculine, then it would be laysa bi muslimin. If it is a feminine, then it would be laysat bi muslimatin. Laysat bi muslimatin. Now what if it's a plural? This was singular, right? Okay. Annaka abna'un ya Hishamu. Ya Hishamu. Do you have sons? Alaka abna'un. Alaka abna'un. Do you have sons, Ya Hisham? Hisham replies, Naam. Li sittatu abna'in. Sittatu. Six. Abna'in. Boys. I have six sons. Atullabun hum. Are they students? Now here he cannot ask, are they Muslims? He is asking, are they students? What did he reply? La. Again la. Again la. Hum laysu bitullabin. Hum laysu bitullabin. You remember? First it was Laysa bi Muslimin, his father. Laysa bi Muslimin. Then the second time, his mother. Laysat bi Muslimatin. Laysat. Hiya laysat bi Muslimatin. Now about the children. He's saying La. Hum laysu bi tullabin. Laysu bi tullabin. They are not students. إن بعضهم تجار. إن indeed بعضهم some of them تجار merchants وبعضهم and some of them مهندسون engineers. إن بعضهم تجار indeed some of them are merchants وبعضهم إن بعضهم تجار وبعضهم مهندسون وبعضهم مهندسون and some of them are مهندس engineers. You see, the word inna affects all the other words. The word inna suggests that the ba'duhum should be ba'dahum. And here again, ba'duhum should be ba'dahum because of inna. If the word inna was not there, then we would say ba'duhum tujjarun wa ba'duhum muhandisuna. But because we have the word inna at the beginning of the sentence, then what we say is inna ba'dahum, not ba'duhum. Some of them are um, merchants and some of them are yeah, engineers. Bilal says, Alaka banatun, do you have daughters? He replies, Naam, li khamsu banatin, I have 5 daughters. MashaAllah. 50, page number 16. Amutazawwijatun hunna. Amutazawwijatun hunna. Are they married? Mutazawwijat, married women. If it was married men, then it would be mutazawwijuna or mutazawwijat, mutazawwijun, right? Now mutazawwijatun, married. Are they married? La. Now see here. La hunna, they are. Lasna, not. Bimutazawwijatin, they are not married. Now you remember again. The first one was laysa huwa laysa bi Muslimin. No, he is not a Muslim. Then it was la hiya laysat bi Muslimatin. No, she is not a Muslimah. Then the third one, la hum laysu tullabun. They are hum laysu bi tullabin. Hum laysu bi tullabin. Let me show it here. I think I can show it here. Yes. Hum laysu bitullabin. They are not students here. Hum laysu bitullabin. Now about the daughters. The laysa changes to lasna. La hunna lasna bimutazawwijatin. No, they are not married. The translation is simpler, okay? Don't get confused. Translation is simpler. They are not. They are not. So هن لسنا بمتزوجات. They are not married. Every Like every time you use the word laysa, you use it in a different form. Laysa, laysa, laysu, laysat, laysata, lasna, lasta, lastuma, lastum, lasti, lastuma, lastunna, lastu, lasna. I will, inshallah, we will write this conjugation together. So, and I think that would be in the exercise as well. So let's see. Now we were here. Hisham says, La hunna. No, they are hunna lasna bimutazawwijatin. They are not married. Now, inna hunna. Indeed they are. Inna hunna. Indeed they are. Sigarun. Small. They are small little girls. Ba'duhunna. Ba'duhunna. Some of them. Fil madrasati. Fil madrasati. Fil ibtidaiyati. Some of them are in primary school. وَبَعْضُهُنَّ and some of them fil madrasatil mutawassitati in the middle school. Some of them are in the primary school and some of them are in the middle school. Bilal asks again, Alaka ikhwatun? Do you have brothers? Now, La laysa li ikhwatun. Laysa li ikhwatun. No, I don't have brothers. Inna li salasa akhawatin. Indeed, I have three sisters. Indeed, I have three sisters. Amuslimatun hunna. Amuslimatun hunna. Are they Muslimas? He says, Naam. Hunna muslimatun. Walhamdulillah. Hunna muslimatun. Walhamdulillah. Yes, they are Muslimas. Alhamdulillah. So what we usually do is we do the translation once again, and then moving on. Or first, let's read the points to remember, and then I'll come back and do the translation once again, so it gets clearer. Now, points to remember is on page number 21. Points to remember in this page. In this lesson, we learn the following. Number one thing is Laisa. It means is not. It is used in a jumlatul ismiya, in a jumlatun ismiyatun. For example, al-baytu jadidun. Al-baytu jadidun. The house is new. Laysa al-baytu bijadidin. Laysa al-baytu bijadidin. The house is not new. Laysa al-baytu bijadidin. The house is not new. Note that this ba kasra b is added to the khabar and it is therefore majroor. You know that ba is the harf jar and jadidin gets majroor. You already know that. After the introduction of Laisa, the mubtada is called ismu Laisa and the khabar is called khabaru Laisa. Just we learned about inna, that whenever we have inna at the beginning of a sentence, then we change the names of the mubtada and khabar and then we say ismu inna and khabaru inna. Ismu inna always gets a fatha or a fathatain, right? It is always in the mansoob state. We know that already. Now here it is laisa. So whenever laisa is added to a sentence like this was al baytu jadidun, the house is new. This was the mubtada. Alhamdulillah. Laysa al-baytu was the mubtada and jadidun was the khabar. But when we introduce the word laysa to it, now the tarkib changes. Now we say that ismu laysa is al-baytu is ismu laysa, be jadidin is the khabaru laysa. After the introduction of laysa, the mubtada is called ismu laysa and the khabar is called khabaru laysa. ये तो एक बात हो गई कि लैसा या उसके जो ग्रुप के और दूसरे मेंबर्स हैं उनके साथ ये होता है कि जब वो किसी सेंटेंस के शुरू में लगाए जाते हैं तो उसका असर ये होता है कि तरकीब के नाम बदल जाते हैं, यानी मुब्तदा और खबर नहीं कहते, फिर उसको कहते हैं इस्मो लैसा और खबर लैसा. द फेमिनिन ऑफ लैसा इज लैसत. द फेमिनिन ऑफ लैसा इज लैसत. जैनबु मरीदतुन. जैनबु मरीदतुन. Zainab is sick. If you want to say Zainab is not sick, how would you say that? Laysat Zainabu bimaridatin. Laysat Zainabu bimaridatin. Zainab is not sick. As-sayyaratu qadimatun. The car is old. Laysat as-sayyaratu. The car is not biqadimatin. Old. ليست السيارة. The car is not بقديمة. Old. ليست السيارة بقديمة. The car is not old. Note that in this case, the second example, the sukun of laysat has changed to kasra because of the following alif lam. So we have seen that when we had laysat Zainabu, then the sentence, then the two words are not connecting together. Laysat Zainabu, they are separate words. Now if we say Laysat as-sayyaratu, now here again we don't have any harakat. So what we do is we place this kasra here beneath the Laysat. Now these kasras are used as a connection. They are not jar. Remember that this is not halatul jar. This is not a jar. This is just a kasra. This is just a kasra for connection because we have two sakins together. Alif lam is also sakin and ta is also sakin. So this is called iltaqa'i sakinain. Write it down. Iltaqa'i sakinain. We have two sakin letters together. Iltaqa'i sakinain. We have two sakin letters together that cannot be pronounced easily in Arabic. So what we do is we place a kasra in the first word. Here, laysatis sayyaratu biqadimatin. The car is not old. Now, there are other forms of laysa as well. The forms of laysa with other pronouns are mentioned in exercise 3. अभी आएगा इंशाल्लाह. लस्तु बिमुहंदिसिन. लस्तु, I am not. Lastu, I am not. Bimuhandisin, an engineer. If it was lasta bimuhandisin, it would mean that you are not an engineer. Okay, we will look at the exercise 3 inshallah first, then we'll move on. We can also say ana lastu bimuhandisin. That's also correct. Either I say lastu bimuhandisin or I say ana lastu bimuhandisin. The sentence is the same, only that here the word ana is mubtada and the sentence lastu bimuhandisin is khabar. In the two examples, lastu bi muhandisin, like here we have got lastu bi muhandisin, I am not an engineer. Ana lastu bi muhandisin, I am not an engineer. The sentence expression is also changing, and the word ana becomes the mubtada then, and the other things becomes the khabar. So the word laisa or laisat or lasta or lasto or lasna or lashum, anything, or lastum, all the forms of lasna, laisa, if they are at the beginning of the sentences, then we say that this is ismu laisa and khabaru laisa. If another word is preceded, like here in this example, ana lastu bi muhandisin, then we will treat it as mubtada and khabar. Ana is the mubtada, lastu bi muhandisin is the khabar. The sentence is made up of ismo lasta and khabaru lasta. Khabar, ismu laysa and khabaru laysa. For example, ana mudarrisun, ana mudarrisun, I am a teacher. Lastu bi mudarrisin, I am not a teacher. Ana min al Hindi, I am from India. Lastu min al Hindi, I am not from India. अच्छा, अब ये एक चीज इन्होंने आगे बताई है, ये फुटनोट में देखिए, वी कैन ऑल्सो से लैसल बैतु जदीदन, दैट्स ऑल्सो पॉसिबल. Here the kasra, here the khabar has no ba kasra b, and it is mansoob. You will learn this later, inshallah. So there are two ways for negation. Either you say ليس ليس البيت بجديد, or you say ليس البيت جديدا. Both ways it is correct. If we moving on to page number 22, if the khabaru laysa is a prepositional clause, for example min al hindi, it does not take the be, so one does not say lastu bi min al hindi. Lastu bi min al hindi, it's incorrect. Lastu min al hindi, I am not from India. We have seen in books 1 and 2 that if the mubtada is indefinite and the khabar is a prepositional clause, the mubtada comes after the khabar. For example, li ikhwatun, I have brothers. With laysa, this sentence becomes laysa li ikhwatun. Li ikhwatun, laysa li ikhwatun. Okay? Not laysa li bi ikhwatin. That's not correct. Okay? Laysa li ikhwatun is correct. I have no brothers. Here, ikhwatun is ismo laysa and li is the khabaro laysa. हो सकता है अभी आप लोगों को कुछ बातें इसमें बहुत डिफिकल्ट लग रही हो, या ऐसी लग रही हो कि ये तो पहले सुना नहीं है, या एनीथिंग, ऐसा हो सकता है. और उसका रीजन ये है कि अभी नए स्टेप में हम आए हैं. तो बुक थ्री का जो मिजाज है, जो बुक थ्री का तरीकाकार है, वो थोड़ा सा फास्ट है. ठीक है. आप हमें, ये आपका काम है कि आप हमें बताएं, डायरेक्ट करें थोड़ा सा, कि इसको मजीद स्लो करना चाहिए हमारे दर्स को, या इसकी जो पेस है ये सही है. ठीक है. तो उसके मुताबिक इंशाल्लाह हम इसको लेके चल सकते हैं. 3 पॉइंट्स और हैं लईसा के बारे में, उसके बाद एंड है. पॉइंट नंबर 2. So this was all about this Laisa, and how the word Laisa operates, and where do you put a ba in the middle and where you don't put a ba in the middle, and everything. And there are many forms of the word Laisa, like lastu, lasna, lasna, and lasta, lastum. Now this is point number 2. Inna is added to a sentence like li ikhwatun, it becomes inna li ikhwatun. Indeed, I have brothers. Here ikhwatun is mansoob. Inna li ikhwatan. The ikhwatan is mansoob. It is ismu inna and li is the khabaru inna. Bilal ibn Hamidin. Bilal son of Hamid. In a construction like this, the alif of the ibnu is omitted in writing, and the preceding word loses the tanween. Bilal ibn Hamidin. Actually, it was Bilalun ibn Hamidin. Bilalun ibn Hamidin. But because Bilal is being added to the word ibnu, the hamza gets out. Number four, point number four. Manil akhu literally means who is the brother. Manil akhu, who is the brother. It is a polite way to asking a stranger who he is. Tum kaun ho, right? So it is a polite way to ask a person who he is. The vocabulary chart: Nahrun is a river, Barqiyatun is a telegram, Masrifun is a bank, Maktabul Barid, post office. Again, Nahrun is a river, Barqiyatun is a telegram, Masrifun is a bank, Maktabul Barid is the post office. Liqa'un, meeting. Liqa'un, meeting. Ana masrurun biliqa'ik. I am happy to meet you. Ana masrurun biliqa'ik. I am happy to meet you. Jayyidun, good. Jayyidun, good. Jayyidun, good. Jaybun, pocket. Jaybun, pocket. These were the new words used in the exercises and in the lessons. Now let's move on to the exercises. Today I will do all the exercises inshallah. So it gets easier for you to understand and to do it inshallah tomorrow. Min aina Hishamun. Min aina. From where? Min means from. Aina means where. Hisham means Hisham. Min aina Hishamun. Hisham कहाँ से है? क्या बताया था भाई इन्होंने? इन्होंने बताया था अना लस्तु मिन वाशिंगटन इन्नी मिन न्यूयॉर्क. अब जवाब क्या देंगे? The answer would be Hishamun min New York. Hishamun min New York. Question number two. Min ayyi madinatin huwa. Min ayyi madinatin huwa. Min means from. Ayyi means which. So ayyi, ayyu, ayya all means which. From which Madina city. From which city is he? Min ayyi madinatin huwa. From which city is he? So you write he is from New York. You can also write huwa min New York, or you can write innahu min New York. Either you write, you give the answer huwa min New York, huwa min New York. But this is something like book 1 or book 2. Now you are in the book 3. So you say innahu, innahu. Now you are in book 3. Innahu min New York. यार्क लिखते हैं या यॉर्क लिखते हैं? यॉर्क. चलो. इन्नहु min न्यूयॉर्क. He is from New York. कम उख sorry. कम उख्तन लहू. कम उख्तन लहू. How many sisters he has? अभी बताया था लास्ट में. इन्न ली सलासा अखवातिन. Now he is saying here that indeed I have. Inna li salasu akhawatin. Indeed I have 3 sisters. So what do you write here? You can write lahu, lahu. कितने थे सिस्टर्स भाई? सलासो, सलासो अखवातिन। यस, आई थिंक सलासो ही था। सलासो अखवातिन, lahu salasu akhawatin. Or you can also say inna lahu salasu akhawatin. That's also correct. But then inna lahu salasu akhawatin. Indeed, he has three sisters. So you can answer in both the ways, in a simpler way or with the inna. Now, question number two. Okay, I have to move fast now. The هذه العلامة. हाँ, ये right or wrong है? صحيح. أمام الجمل الصحيحة وهذه العلامة أمام الجمل التي ليست صحيحة. You see, ليست صحيحة. He could have said ليست بصحيحة. ليست بصحيحة. That was also correct. ليست بصحيحة. You see, both the ways it is correct. अच्छा जी, हुशाम in Washington. नहीं, गलत बात. I think Hisham was from New York. Hisham was from New York, not from Washington. Number two, akhawatuhu muslimatun. Correct. He said it in the last place. He said Alhamdulillah. Banatuhu lasna bimutazawwijatin. Banatuhu, his daughters. Banatuhu, his daughters. Lasna, are not bimutazawwijatin, married. His daughters are not married. Correct. They go to school. Abna'uhu tullabun. Abna'uhu, his sons. Abna'uhu, his sons. Tullabun, students. His sons are students. That's not correct. Some of them are merchants and some of them are engineers, right? He said that. Then number five, ummuhu laysat bimuslimatin. Ummuhu, his mother. Ummuhu, his mother. Laysat bimuslimatin, is not a Muslimah. Ummuhu laysat bimuslimatin. His mother is not a Muslimah. That's correct. Abuhu Muslimun. Abuhu, his father. Abuhu, his father. Muslimun. His father is not a Muslim. So this sentence is wrong. Moving on to the next page. Page number 17. Learn the following. تأمل ما يلي. This is very good. Now they are teaching us how to say laysa in different situations. Hamidun talibun. Hamid is a student. Hamidun laysa bitalibin. Laysa bitalibin. Laysa bitalibin. Hamid is not a student. At-tullabu sigarun. The students are little or small. Young. The students are young. At-tullabu laysu. Laysu. Why? Because it's a plural. We are using the word laysa for a plural. We don't say laysa bisigarin. We say laysu bisigarin. They are not young or small. Aminatun tabibatun. Amina is a doctor. Aminatu tabibatun. Amina is a doctor. Sorry for the mistakes today. Aminatu laysat bi tabibatin. Amina is not a doctor. Amina is not a doctor. So when we use the word laysa with a feminine, we say laysat. We don't say laysa. We say laysat. So three forms of laysa: laysa, laysu, laysat. What if we have plural, ladies? Al fatayatu, al fatayatu, the girls. Mutazawwijatun, are married. The girls are married. Al fatayatu lasna bimutazawwijatin. The girls are not married. Al fatayatu lasna bimutazawwijatin. The girls are not married. Now anta comes. You. You see, all the pronouns are there. Hamid is he. Then at-tullab is they. Then we have tabibatun, Amina. Amina is she, right? Then we have again they as for the feminine. Now we have you, anta, and then again we have you for antum. Anta kabirun, anta kabirun. You are big. Anta kabirun. You are big. Anta lasta bikabirin. You are not big. So for you we use lasta, not laiso, not laisa, not laisu, not laisat, not lasna, but lasta, lasta. Then what we have is antum jududun. Antum, you are jududun, new. You are new. Antum lastum bijadidin. You are not new. Antum lastum bijadidin. You are not new. So you see, when they are putting it in the bracket, it means that it's not necessary, compulsory to use this. You can use these words for ta'kid, but not necessarily. Okay? You can use them or you cannot use them. It's up to you. Anta faqiru. Oh, sorry. Antum jududun. Antum lastum bijududin. Then the next one. Anti faqiratun. Talking to a lady. Anti faqiratun. You are poor. Anti lasti bifaqiratin. Anti lasti bifaqiratin. You are not poor. Anti lasti bifaqiratin. Antunna mujtahidatun. You are hardworking. You ladies. Antunna, you ladies. Mujtahidatun, hardworking. Antunna lastunna bimujtahidatin. You ladies are not hardworking. You are not hardworking, right? Ana mudarrisun. I am a teacher. Ana lastu bi mudarrisin. I am not a teacher. Nahnu tullabun. We are the students. Nahnu lasna bi tullabin. We are not students. Now, how to remember all these? The best way that we can remember this is to memorize the conjugation for Laisa. The conjugation for Laisa. Let me write it down here separately before we move on to the next step, because this is very, very, very important. How do you negate the sentences? So Laisa. Please write it down if you can. Laisa, Laisa, Laisu. Laisat. बल्कि इसको हम ब्लू से लिखते हैं ताकि वो समझ आए कि किसका एराब कौन सा है. लईसू के बाद लई, बल्कि इसको यूं लिखते हैं, चलें, लईसा ब्लू में मैस्कुलिन लिखते हैं. लईसा, लईसू के बाद लईसत. ये लिखने की वजह ये है कि आप लोग भी हमारे साथ लिखें, ठीक है. लईसत, ता पे साकिन आएगा. लईसता, लईसता लसना. अभी इन्होंने हमें लईसता और लईसा नहीं सिखाया है, ठीक है ना. लसना. इसके बाद क्या आएगा? लस्ता, यू आर नॉट। लस्ता, यू आर नॉट। लस्तुमा, यू बोथ आर नॉट। लस्तुम, यू ऑल आर नॉट। लस्ता लस्तुमा लस्तुम। लस्ता लस्तुमा लस्तुम। इसके बाद लस्ती, यू आर नॉट। इन सब के माने एक ही है, यू आर नॉट, यू आर नॉट, यू आर नॉट। लस्ता लस्तुमा लस्तुम, लस्ती लस्तुमा लस्तुन्ना। मायने क्या है? सबका एक ही मायने है, यू आर नॉट। मगर अरबिक में जब आप पढ़ेंगे तो जाहिर सी बात है उसको नंबर और जेंडर को एक्सप्रेस करेंगे। लईसा लईसा लईसू, लईसत लईसता लसना, लस्ता लस्तुमा लस्तुम, लस्ती लस्तुमा लस्तुन्ना। बाकी क्या बचे? लस्तु लसना। ये मैं इधर लिख देता हूँ, ठीक है? लस्तु, आई एम नॉट। लसना, वी आर नॉट। लस्तु लसना। Now, how to memorize this? You have memorized the conjugations before. Count it on the finger points, fingertips. Laisa, laisa, laisu, laisat, laisata, lasna, lasta, lastuma, lastum, lasti, lastuma, lastunna, lastu, lasna. Take a screenshot, please, and you write it down 2 or 3 times. It would help you a lot to memorize all the forms of Laisa. This is very, very important. So I strongly suggest and recommend that you do it, please. You do the lesson or you don't do the lesson, but do this one. That's the gist of the lesson. That's the whole essence. Okay. Now moving on to the next exercise. Time क्या हो गया जी? Time है. So a quick reminder, a quick review. हामिदुन लैसा बितालिबिन, الطلاب ليسوا بصغار. The students are not small. आमिनतु लैसत बितबीबतिन. Amina is not a lady doctor. Al-fatayatu lasna bimutazawwijatin. The girls are not married. Anta lasta bikabirin. You are not big. Antum lastum bijududin. You are not new. Anta lasti bifaqiratin. You lady are not a
मौलाना
poor.
ये कौन से पेज पे है? पेज नंबर
17.
17. ओके.
Antum lastum bijududin. You are not new. Anti lasti bifaqiratin. You are not poor. Antunna lastunna bimujtahidatin. You ladies are not hardworking. Ana lastu bimudarrisin. I am not a teacher. Nahnu lasna bitullabin. We are not students. Moving on to the next question, question number 4. Adkhil laysa ala al-jumal al-atiyati. Enter the word laysa on the following sentences. Al-babu mughlaqun. ليس الباب بمغلق. ليس الباب بمغلق. ليس الباب بمغلق. We can also say ليس الباب مغلقا. That's also correct. In this lesson, they have taught us one way to say it. So let's follow this way. ليس الباب بمغلق. الماء بارد. ليس الماء ببارد. Not only بارد but ببارد. ليس الماء ببارد. then هشام مريض. ليس هشام ليس هشام بمريض. ليس الهشام بمريض. ليس هشام ليس هشام بمريض. ليس هشام بمريض. أبي نائم. أبي my father نائم is sleeping. What do I say? ليس أبي ليس أبي بنائم. ليس أبي بنائم. ليس أبي بنائم. My father is not sleeping. ليس أبي بنائم. I could have said ليس أبي نائما. That's also correct. In this lesson they have taught us ليس أبي بنائم. You can take a screenshot or you can uh, do the exercises while we are doing so it doesn't give you a lot of effort. Okay, next one. المدرس صعب. सॉरी الدرس صعب. ऐसा होता है देखो इफ्तार के बाद ऐसा ही होता है الدرس صعب. الدرس صعب. इस पे तो सब एग्री करेंगे. the lesson is difficult. मगर हम इसको जरा चेंज करते हैं. ليس الدرس ليس الدرس بصعب. एक तरीका तो ये था ना कहने का कि lesson is difficult and lesson is easy. Now here we are saying it is not difficult. ليس الدرس بصعب. ليس الدرس بصعب. हाँ. Next one. المسجد قريب. ليس المسجد ليس المسجد بقريب. ليس المسجد بقريب. The masjid is not close. The masjid is not close. الطفل جوعان. الطفل جوعان. ليس الطفل ليس الطفل ليس الطفل. We don't say بجوعان. بجوعان will go wrong. So we say بجوعان because it is غير منصرف. جوعان. When we have غير منصرف, we don't use the كسرتين or the كسرة. We use the فتحة. ليس الطفل بجوعان. Page number 18. Oh man, we have to move quick. Page number 18. अब इसमें मैं जरा तेजी से जाऊंगा, ठीक है. اقرأ المثالين ثم أدخل ليس على الجمل الآتية. اقرأ المثالين. Read the two examples. ثم أدخل uh, then add or then enter ليس على الجمل الآتية on the following sentences. هو تاجر. هو ليس بتاجر. हुआ मिनल याबाने, हुआ लैसा मिनल याबाने, अस्सय्यारतु जमीलतुन, अस्सय्यारतु लैसा. Now here, what's the difference? The difference is that huwa remains here. Now huwa goes becomes the mubtada, and the other part becomes the khabar, because the sentence is not starting with laysa. Laysa is the second word. The first word, the starter, the mubtada is huwa. In this one, the mubtada is as-sayyaratu. So we say as-sayyaratu laysa bijamilatin. as-sayyaratu laysa bijamilatin. ठीक है ना? Don't mind the writing, please. bijamilatin. as-sayyaratu laysa नहीं, laysat. गलती हो गई ना, देखें. as-sayyaratu laysat. जल्दी में इसी तरह होता है. السيارة ليست بجميلة. ليست بجميلة. السيارة ليست بجميلة. أنا غني. أنا ليس أنا لست. So because it is أنا, we use لست. أنا لست بغني. أنا لست بغني. أنا لست بغني. أنت فقير. أنت فقير. أنت لست بفقير. Now here we use lasta, not lastu, not laysat, not laysa. We use lasta. Anta lasta بفقير. أنت لست بفقير. Please take screenshot if you want to. أنت لست بفقير. Let's do the reminder. Let's revise. Number ألف. هو تاجر. هو ليس بتاجر. نمبر با. هو من اليابان. هو ليس من اليابان. نمبر 1. السيارة جميلة. السيارة ليست بجميلة. You will use the word السيارة ليست بجميلة. نمبر 2. أنا غني. أنا لست بغني. أنا لست بغني. أنت فقير. أنت لست بفقير. أنت के साथ आएगा लस्त بفقير. हिया. ये वाली बदल, ये क्या हो गया भाई, ये क्या हो गया, ये क्या हो गया. هي من العراق. نمبر 4. هي من العراق. She is from Iraq. هي ليست. ليست. ليست من العراق. هي ليست من العراق. نحن أذكياء. We are smart. نحن أذكياء. We are smart. We are intelligent. نحن لسنا. نحن لسنا أذكياء. نحن لسنا أذكياء. هو عزب. هو عزب. He is single. هو عزب. He is single. هو लैसा बेअज़बिन, बेआज़बिन, बेआज़बिन, हुवा लैसा बेअज़बिन, he is not single. المدرسون في الفصول. So you write المدرسون ليسوا، المدرسون ليسوا في الفصول، المدرسون ليسوا في الفصول، المدرسون ليسوا في الفصول. They are not in the classes. One last. Oh, we have three, four more. أنت ذكية. أنت ذكية. أنت لست. Because it is أنت, then this is لست. بذكية. بذكية. أنت لست بذكية. أنتم كبار. أنتم لستم. मैं कलर चेंज कर दूं. أنتم لستم. أنتم لستم بكبار. أنتم لستم بكبار. أنتم لستم بكبار. You could have said لستم بكبار. أنتم إذا تأكيد. الطالبات في المكتبة. الطالبات لسنا. الطالبات لسنا بالمكتبة. في المكتبة. لسنا في المكتبة as it is. لسنا في المكتبة. Then the last one. أنتن طالبات جدد. أنتن لستن. لستن. أنتن لستن طالبات جدد. طالبات جدد. I don't have place to write the same word. طالبات جدد. أنتن لستن طالبات جدد. You are not, you ladies are not new students. चलिए, इसका अगर आप लोग शॉट लेना चाहें स्क्रीनशॉट तो ले लीजिए, साथ साथ लिखें तो भी अच्छी बात है. स्क्रीनशॉट ले लीजिए और इसको हम आज यहाँ पर एंड करते हैं. अब कल जो हमारा काम होगा इंशाल्लाह, वो मोस्ट प्रोबेबली तो हम ये करेंगे कि ये जो एक्सरसाइजेज रह गई हैं इस चैप्टर में, एक दो तीन क्वेश्चंस इस चैप्टर में और तीन क्वेश्चंस जो है वो लास्ट चैप्टर में है. तो वो हम इंशाल्लाह कल आप लोगों की खिदमत में इंशाल्लाह आपको ये करवाएंगे. और आप लोगों को थोड़ा सा मैं रिलैक्सेशन का टाइम देना चाहता हूँ, क्योंकि ये दोनों लेसन्स जो हैं एक के बाद दूसरा जो है आप लोगों के लिए बिल्कुल नई चीज़ें हैं. तो आप इनको सीख सकते हैं आराम आराम से, और मैं इंशाल्लाह आप लोगों के साथ हूँ. आप लोग प्लीज़ मुझे ज़रूर बताइए कहीं डिफिकल्टी होती है तो यू कैन ऑलवेज आस्क मी on my on a voice note, or you can send whatever you want to as a question. So inshallah, that's all for today. Sallallahu ala Muhammadin wa alihi tahirin.